What's up, brothers? Today we're breaking two fat packs of 18-19 MVP hockey. There are 34 cards per pack. It's a really strange number. I don't know how Upper Deck came up with this number. So each pack costs $4.95 plus tax, and I think there should be one insert per pack, and the rest is plain boring base. Matt Murray, another Matt Duchene, Lou Eriksson, Jeff Skinner. I actually think that he was traded to Buffalo. Henrik Sedin. I actually think Henrik Sedin quit the game altogether. Austin Matthews, the first overall pick from 16-17. Anze Kopitar, this Slovenian superstar. Wayne Simmons. He had actually a really nice photo, I think, in Upper Deck Series 1, like something like 2 years ago, when he was like jumping. Jack Gardner, David Pastrnak, the hope of Czech hockey. Ryan Getzlaff, Zach Hyman, and Rook of Matthew Heimer. I suspect that Matthew Heimer is highly irrelevant. Carryover Rocky. Actually, the stats are like much better than like for an average carryover. Rocky 2 points in 13 games. PK Saban, Ryan Johansson, Jonathan Quick. Actually, I think like LA can at least win the West this season with Kovalchuk joining the team. I don't think they can win the Cup because East is so much stronger, but Tom Wilson, probably the most violent player in the NHL currently, and Nico Hischier, the first overall pick from 17-18. What's interesting about Nico Hischier in this product is that if you pull a superscript card of him, like there will be no auto like for other players, even though it's not it's just printed out, or Upper Deck doesn't have the rights for the autos of Eichel, Hischier, and Nolan Patrick, so the superscripts won't have autos unlike other players. Alex Wemberg, Mika Zibanejad on the first line of Rangers. Like a lot of Ottawa fans might find it hard to believe it. Wasn't Max Domi also traded? I think Max Domi was traded for Alex Galchenyuk to Canadiens. I don't understand why that's so difficult to update the rosters. Because there are no autos, no jerseys, just like printing cards. Like takes like printing and sorting cards into packs takes like 1 day. Yeah, and actually, what's interesting in the first pack, I think my only insert is this Matthew Heimer Rocky card. So no silver, not even a silver script. My God, like Upper Deck is cheap. It doesn't cost anything to print silver script. Like why? And it's like really common. Why not to put it into the pack? Tuukka Rask, Alex DeBrincat, Cam Talbot, former backup for Rangers, and I think it's gonna be NHL credentials insert. Jonathan Drouin, Danish superstar Mikael Boedker, Corey Schneider, Alex Tuck, and player credentials level 1 of Jamie Benn. I'm amazed at how did it happen that Jamie Benn and Dallas Stars couldn't make playoffs last season. And level 1 access, this is the most common player credentials. Card This subset was introduced last year and looked pretty sharp. It's actually, I think this subset is the copy from Panini's League Access Pass, which was in Panini Football and Basketball Prestige for a couple of years now. Yes, so yeah, I think that's the only insert in this pack. Connor McDavid, Nick Leddy, Corey Perry, Phil Casso, Justin Abdelkader. I don't know where does this last name come from. Mark Stone. I don't know what's going on. Like in Ottawa, like wives of the players are fighting with each other, and Braden Shen, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Victor Rask, Ole Mata, James Neal, and Ryan McDonough, former Ranger, Malkin, Krejci, Mikko Rantanen, drafted 9th overall, I think, in 2015, I think, and probably the best young player on in Colorado, and yeah. So overall, pretty lame break. This player credentials level 1 of Jamie Benn, and this next McDavid, Matthew Highmore.